Damn, son, this beat is lit.
Another Major League Entertainment production.
Damn, son. Damn, son. Damn, son.
Wake up, world. You are now tuned in to another episode of the BKL Sessions. I'm your host, Eric Magnus, here with the incomparable Ronnie B, man.
Yes, sir. What's going on, world? What's happening?
What's going on, man? I mean,
Man, shoot.
another episode.
Another
man.
episode, man. Shoot, another time we blessed to be here.
Yeah.
Get a chance to do it again.
Yep.
You know, hope everybody had a good work week. And for those that worked or whatever kind of work you're doing, if you're working for yourself or others.
Man, I came off the 2 weddings last weekend.
Oh, yeah, you had the 2 weddings.
Yeah, man, dude, it was crazy, man. We ain't really start resting until after the holiday, cause, you know what I'm saying, cause my son Daniel, he turned 15 on,
Happy birthday to him.
on Monday.
Right.
And after that, man, that next day, that Tuesday, man, I ain't get out of bed till
To
close to 12 o'clock, man.
I hear you, man.
Goddamn, I was a damn zombie.
Ooh. Know about that, bro. Know about
man.
that. And shout out to the newlyweds. People just got married too. I definitely want to say that.
Ray Super and Don P.
Don P. Salute
to
man,
y'all,
to
you know
y'all
what I'm
and y'all
saying?
beautiful wives. And I just want y'all to be happy, enjoy yourself, enjoy y'all union, you know, and just have fun and live y'all life and laugh and eat and cry and do all that good stuff together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, everything
definitely shout out.
everything was beautiful though, you know.
Oh, that's great, man.
Man,
Great.
yeah, everything was beautiful, man.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to be able to do that.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's something positive, you know, and that's something I can't stress enough. We got to get back into doing stuff that's positive, but also having a good time. We get away a lot of times. We don't do things to where we have a good time. We don't put out the good energy. You know, people plan events and you're supposed to be there to unwind, and people come in there with so much stuff built in their chests, you know, instead of just coming what you're supposed to come for, to unwind and have a good time and enjoy yourself and laugh if you can. And, you know, people come in there looking for other stuff, looking at what somebody got on or who they with or somebody they don't like. They looking for, you know, and that just blows everything.
You know, but
So,
speaking of good time, I'm I got a little visitor, man. Y'all might hear him in and out on the
yeah.
on the show. He quiet now, man. It's Cricket, man. There you go.
Right. Yeah.
So he been in here ever since yesterday, and I've been hearing him, but I can't see him. I'm like, is he in the wall? Is he?
He probably trying to audition for BKL or something.
Did he sound like he behind the couch? He ain't hopped out or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna get him together and I'm gonna put him back outside.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Right.
So that's our special guest today, the Cricket.
The Cricket.
You know, it's Cricket Green.
Right, Cricket Green. The BKL.
You know what I'm saying? Cricket Green.
Charge of the insect division.
Yeah, man. Now we can get all this stuff out the way. You know, now it's just back to business.
The business
With the brand and everything,
yes,
man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the middle of working on this mixtape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm working on
be
the way.
fine. It's gonna be fine.
DTL, Defend the Land.
Yeah.
It's going to have some dope features on it. You know what I'm saying? So
most definitely.
You know, it'll be out between November and December.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
man, I wanna I want to give a shout out and salute to all the black businesses out there,
Yeah,
the
definitely.
black entrepreneurs,
Yes, sir. Yes,
the
sir. Much
the
love.
black content creators.
Yeah.
You know, everybody
Yeah.
that's just doing what they doing
Right.
now.
All the people that support the craft and doing what they're doing.
You know,
And all the people that's doing great music, because I'm hearing a lot of some good music lately. So I'm happy to see that. You know, it's been a lot of people from different places and stuff is really putting out some good music that I think need to be heard. So I'm real happy about that. I've been hearing some good records. So salute to that. Salute to people who going back to real lyrics. Salute to the people who's making the R&B back R&B again. So salute to those people that have had the good music and doing things. Shout out to good people, man, like Semi for doing like great music, always
Yeah.
making the city look good.
Yeah.
Definitely, you know,
That's
even
what it
though
does.
Jay G ain't in the city,
But she's still one of ours.
She's still one of us.
And she
and
going
she
hard.
grinding
man.
and she going hard. She doing her
Same
thing.
same with Nina Nicole down in
Nina
Houston.
Nicole,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah, shout
you
out,
know,
shout
those
out.
are you know what I'm saying, those are sisters, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Those are queens and
Those
they
are queens
and
and
they
they do
take
what they do.
Cleveland wherever they go.
Right. Yeah,
They
and shout
take
out to Ray Jr. too, man, making the moves, man. He making some nice little moves too, man.
But you
So,
know he's always made them, so
yeah,
you know,
So he's
he's
doing his
always
thing
made
now,
them. So
too.
when I see him doing something,
Yeah,
I'm not shocked by it.
no, not at all.
He just doing what he's supposed to do.
Right, and that's what I
Yes.
like about it. And that's what I love. I just love to see that city just, we just doing them things.
Yeah,
making
he
our
just
city look good.
Yeah, he just doing what he's supposed to do, man.
Supposed to,
But you know, man, as far as the city and all the other cities going on right now, man, I'm always in the current events and things like that, man.
Me
And
too.
and I've been waiting to get you on here so I could, man. Have you been watching Crazy Joe Biden? Crazy Joe, I like to call him.
I ain't had a chance to look at this.
You have not.
I don't think I watched even too
Man,
much.
he
regular
had it.
TV.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they really trying to go for a blast with this shot.
Yeah.
I'm not
Uh-huh.
getting that shot.
No.
I'm not getting that shot. I'm not getting that shot. My family's not getting that shot. You know what I'm saying? It's causing a divide right now because let me tell you what he said, man. He said on his little conference or whatever. He said it's a pandemic now, but now it's a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
Oh wow.
Now there's being a divide created, man. You even got people that are vaccinated that don't want nothing to do with nobody that ain't vaccinated. You know that.
Right.
But it's crazy. I mean, come on. If you're vaccinated, you should already be protected.
Right.
So it don't make a difference whether you're in contact with me or not.
Mm-hmm.
But man, dude, the tirade he went off on, and then he went there with the children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Us as parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Basically making it seem like if we don't get our kids vaccinated, we're bad parents. Dude, I really wish you could have watched this, man. And they really going gung ho with this vaccination. And now it's like, and then it's also like now with jobs.
Yeah.
They basically saying,
they
you
got
know,
this thing.
if you got 100 or more people working for you, you know,
Right.
you gotta get, so it's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be like, fuck that job.
Yeah. You're gonna walk out the door.
It's gonna
It's
be like,
I'm not a fan of people experiment because that's what I look at it. You know,
And
when
that's
they came up with this, they came up with it quick,
yeah.
like real quick. You know, and then y'all still don't know what this virus is. They still don't know any information. Still no more than you did when you first.
And you know this now is the new.
So
variant.
now you're grasping at straws.
So, but now it's the new variant, which is the Delta variant,
right?
And now things are starting to spike.
Right. And my body's sensitive, so I got to watch what I put into mine, regardless of whatever it is. If it's not that, then you know, and you know, what's going to happen years down the line when they say, "Oh, everybody who took the shot," you know, because now.
But even some people, but you know what? But it's
You know,
it's people.
it's crazy.
It's people dying from the shot.
Right. Right.
What about what's the reason for the people that's dying from the shot?
You know,
Or you know what I'm saying? Like I said,
because they don't know. You know, they don't even have a clue of what's going on. See, they still just grasping straws. Let's create this. I think this will work. Let's create that for this. You know, and when you grasp at straws like that, you make people nervous. You make people scared. You create havoc because we don't know what it'll do to our bodies. You're an experiment. So what you saying? Oh, well, we sorry that this vaccine didn't work, but come over here and let us shoot you up with something else that'll really this time take care of it. Then what?
And then, you know.
Now I got 2 different variants in my body, and years later, oh, we sorry for the lung cancer you caught, or we sorry for it messing with your kidneys, or
and
we
then
sorry
you know,
for
then
the,
they're talking about how it's
crazy.
talking about how it's FDA approved, right? Well, hell, guess what? The FDA approved McDonald's.
And that's killing you.
And
Slowly but surely, even though we eat it.
We all know the deal behind
Right.
McDonald's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Murder King and all of them, but
you know, but it's and I'm gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that's it's in the grand scheme of things.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's in the grand scheme of things. And if you like, man, I'm gonna tell you how I honestly feel. I feel that this is like, it isn't there yet, but this is like a step towards the mark of the beast.
Yes.
And you know, a lot of people ain't gonna come out and say this.
No.
Because they, you know what I'm saying?
No.
You call me crazy or whatever, but you know, if you look at how things is, after a while, it's gonna be to the point where you can't buy and sell unless you have that vaccination.
Right.
You won't be able to do the everyday things.
Yeah, if you can't produce documents
Yeah.
to state that you have, you know, they're gonna put that right up there with, you know, having a driver's license if you get pulled over. It's
Exactly,
gonna be right up there like that.
So when that,
make it mandatory.
so like I said, it ain't quite there yet. But
Right.
when it does happen like that,
Yeah.
just know this, you know, because we don't know in what shape or form that the mark of the beast is gonna come. But the telltale signs are there.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And like I said, and right now, like I said, it's causing the divide.
Yeah.
You know, the vaccinated against the unvaccinated.
Yeah.
You know, it's like my 2 oldest daughters, they're vaccinated. Okay, they had their mother, you know, the whole house is vaccinated. All I can do is, you know, pray for my girls.
Right.
You know, it's a lot of people that I'm close to that I know that are vaccinated, family and stuff like that. You know, and I'm not here to tell people what to do or what not to do.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But I know what my God can do.
That's right. That's right.
And he's gotten me this far.
That's my shield. You know, that's my protection. You know, that's my spiritual Teflon, as they say.
Yeah.
You know, we get so caught up in things of man that we forget, you know, about the Creator. We forget about that. You know, everybody just quick to panic. I'm not so quick to panic.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, God got me because He done showed me time and time again that He has me. I remember the first years of my life, I was used to be real sickly, like real sick, pneumonia and all kind of stuff, just like real sick. And I just went from being real sick, and I used to have to wear these braces on my leg because my feet and stuff was bad and all that. And He took all that away. I don't have to wear braces on the legs. I don't have the bad leg problems I had at one point. I went from being sick all the time to very rarely sick, you know. So, you know, God that I serve, He great.
God,
He's
God.
beautiful, and he got me as long as I do what I'm supposed to.
As long as
You
you
know,
do what you're
'cause
supposed to do.
it's things that he want from us, and you know, and I get it, because this, you know, I'm not saying that it's not serious, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but at the same time, we also have other things going on, you know, and we don't want to get away from those things too. You know, it's a lot of stuff that goes on with us as people, and we losing a lot of people from
Yeah.
here, and especially with these drugs. And these drugs is really wiping us out. Y'all talking about, you know, the virus. Hey, these drugs, man, is
Yeah.
you know, and rest in peace, man, Michael K. Williams, man.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we definitely didn't see that coming.
No.
But I spoke on that because so many people left here, you know, with these overdoses and stuff like that. And we really have to start being my brother's keeper, my sister's keeper,
Yeah.
and get together, man. If nothing but an intervention. If it doesn't work, then okay, but at least we tried, you know, and we don't even try.
We don't
We'll
try.
see somebody that we best friends with, that we, you know, that are beloved, and when they get into stuff, we make excuses. Oh, well, that's just them, or I'll pray that they get better. But we never really reach out and really try our best to set up something to try to help, you know, in another way. Sometimes we enable and we don't help. Sometimes you enable and don't realize you enabling.
Right.
You know, we have to get with each other. And also that depression is real too, because a lot of people, you know, been taken out of here being depressed and committing suicides and stuff like that. That's just, it's something so rough for us, because we're not watching over us. You know, we don't make sure we okay. We don't always, you know, when we talk, we always want something, trying to get something. We don't do it for the, I'm just checking on you. You know, that's why in my phone, you could take a look at how many people I probably check on in the course of a day, whether through a phone call, an inbox, a text. Some people, hey, I'm on my way to work. Hey, I ain't gonna stop you from going to work. Go ahead, do your thing. Have a good day. You know, just checking to make sure you breathing. Make sure you know, you in a good place. And if you in a bad place, man, I can pray for you, you know. But I want that in return. Check on me. You know, because I go through stuff. And we all do.
We all go through stuff.
You know, it's just things is going on now where we really need each other. We really do. We really have to start banding together, because we doing so much separate, and we constantly losing all these lives, and the only time we get together is when it's a funeral.
And that's sad.
You know, and that's sad when we all get together. Now we all talking. Now we sharing great stories, but we didn't share them great stories when they was living. We didn't get together and go out to dinner and have a nice little meal without jealousy, without envy, without somebody mad, without some ruckus and some fights and shootouts and none of that. You know, then when they pass, we all want to, hey, I'll see you at the repass. Now we all sitting around and we loving each other and we high-fiving and playing good music. But why we didn't do that when that person was living, so they could enjoy it and see that they were, you know, beloved. Some people left this planet feeling like they wasn't beloved.
Yeah.
And then we get together and say, but you was beloved. But did we show them?
Did we show them? Did we show them?
You know.
Did we give them their flowers?
You know, DMX knew he was loved, but to a certain extent, he felt like he wasn't at certain times. You know, everybody came out in droves for DMX when he passed, but his last concert was less than 3,000 folks in attendance.
And
where was all that,
you know,
rah, and we love you and we ride for you and whole nine. But then when he gets, you know, celebrated at the you know, at Madison Square Garden, it's the everybody in droves. Now it's sold out. Now everybody's here.
Yeah, you know, and
everybody got their favorite DMX moment.
Right, you know, and that was the same thing. And that was the same thing for Nipsey.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Same
you know,
thing.
when Nipsey passed, Staples Center, sold out.
You know, Kobe sold out.
You know, but like Nipsey, what y'all didn't show up for Nipsey like this when he was alive.
Didn't even acknowledge him. Barely even acknowledged his music, because his music was just on that decline to get, you know, to where a lot of people would hear more of him or hear more about him. But even when he was, you know, putting out his stuff and grinding to the point when he got the marathon clothing, you know, they didn't really salute that at all.
Not just but what he did community-wise and things he was doing.
Right. you know, and it take you to when he passed. Now you want to speak on all the great things he did. Now you want to do, you know, and shout out to Snoop too, cause Snoop put the video out. Nipsey Blue. He remade the song Misty Blue,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
it did Nipsey Blue. He had the blue on in there and stuff, and he was talking about Nip, and he shed them tears for Nip because him and Nip was close.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of pictures and video and stuff with them, but he showed how hurt he was, but he did have that dedication and made that video, and the words that he said, it just immortalized him. So I'm thankful for that, and everybody else who's showing him love too, that either through their music or other ways to keep him alive. That's what we should do,
Yeah.
I definitely want to do tributes and stuff to people too, and not because like I didn't know these people personally, but it's the thing of like just showing people love who created great things, whether it was music or whether it was in the community or
Yeah.
just people who celebrate stuff. I've always tried to reach out and make sure that I acknowledge them. So at least if they knew one person on the planet who really respected them, and not somebody who know them and they just saying it because it just sounds cool or it makes them look good.
Right.
Just somebody who completely don't even know you to reach out to you. Like I've listened to a song by an artist that I like, and I reached out to the artist, like actually inboxed the artist and was like, yeah, I appreciate, that was a nice song, or I love the beat, or whatever it was. I always say, hey, salute her, keep up the good work, or you ever in Cleveland, hey, come on down, look me, because not only do I do it for my city, I do it for all over, because we people, we got to celebrate each other while we here. We don't, it takes a tragedy for us to let go of the beef. It takes a tragedy for us to now come together and speak to each other in the right type of way. I don't want it to be when they dead, and that's the only reason now we showing love. Show love now. Let's do it now. Like, it don't take much. It don't take no money. Y'all spend money on J's and phones.
Right.
It don't
support.
cost you money
Support costs nothing
at all.
Support costs nothing. And like I said, time is so short, man. It's like
it is. It's just so much has happened, man. And a lot of stuff I look at different now. I'm human. I cater to a lot of stuff too. But I just got to the point one day I woke up and I said, you know what? I'm just tired of, being mad and being angry, and, you fall out with that person, fall out with this person, you still holding on to it, and you and that's stuff that I'm slowly but surely learning. There's people I may not care for and stuff, but I slowly but surely just letting it go. But I'm letting it go more now than ever.
Because like, what's the point of holding on to it?
Yeah.
I'm tired of falling out.
Yeah. And even stuff that happened to me, stuff in past and stuff like that, and just trying to fight to let a lot of stuff go and to just be more productive and more peaceful. And I put myself around more peaceful people and more peaceful situations and do things, because I really want to do a lot more community stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out last Saturday, Cowboy and his wife, Monica, and Black on Black Crime for having me. They had an event last Saturday, over there on Kipling at the Black on Black Center. Cowboy and his wife wanted to show, they gave a cookout from 12 to 8, and they wanted to show love to all the people that supported them when they went through things, who came out and helped them and bought oils or bought food, or when they was down out, they prayed with them and stayed with them and stuff like that. I was invited, also today there's also an event with Cowboy on 89th and Huff outside. Go get you some Polish boys and some of that good food that he's cooking. Yeah. He gonna be rocking as usual. He have his music going, and Miss Monica, Muslim sister. So salam alaikum.
Yes, because salute the Cowboy and his wife. I got oils from her.
Yes, me as well.
And it smells so
me
good.
As well. And she gave me some oils too, because I donated.
I got her business card.
Yeah, me too. And she has a lot of love for me, so Miss Monica, I love you. As does Cowboy too. He always see me. He happy to see me, and I just love them. Y'all let me do my thing. Shout out to Cowboy because you let me perform my song, whatever, at the end, and you let me get on the mic and roast people. It's on Al Porter's page. It's on my page. Y'all get a chance to see it. I just crack some jokes just to have some fun and lighten. A lot of people got roasted. I roast Al and stuff, but it was all in good fun. There's no hatred, no nothing involved.
I was I was thinking about getting this birthday bash together.
Yeah,
my
this birthday bash.
50 and fabulous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm about to be 50 years old.
Yes.
I don't look it. I know.
Right.
But trust me when I tell you,
Yeah.
I feel every bit of it.
I reached that milestone in June, so
I'm blessed,
yes.
To be in the shape that I'm in, and be reaching that milestone in 3 months. Because my birthday actually falls on Thanksgiving this year.
Oh,
so because my birthday falls on Thanksgiving like every 7 years.
Okay.
7, God's number, baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be having my birthday party. I'm gonna be having that Saturday.
Okay.
So details will be coming.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's definitely gonna be a grown and sexy affair, 50 and fabulous. And it's gonna be all time. I believe that.
Right.
It's gonna be one of them things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, being a half a century old.
Yeah, I'm there now. So
you don't look no worse for wear neither.
Appreciate it. I try to take care of myself.
You don't look no worse for wear we.
Yeah, a lot of people found out the other day how old I was, and somebody asked me, it was like, how old is your oldest? Like, 12 or 13 or 15. I said, no, my oldest will be 30 November the 1st. So they couldn't believe it. They, what? What do you mean? You can't be.
I get that a lot.
I do. Shout out to my children. But if you take care of yourself the best way you know how, because you know how we do. We, all of us get vices. We eat. We like the ribs and we do all the other little stuff. So we ain't always the most health conscious. But when you take care of yourself in some kind of fashion, but I tell people, you could eat healthy, but if you're not at peace, it's going to make you old. Peace will make you old worse than bad food. It really will. It will tear your heart apart. Stressing over stuff who from a person who's not positive or doesn't have your best interests at heart. That stuff will make you so old. You'll be old looking. You'll be 30 years old and look like you 75.
Yeah, you look like you've been through something.
Yeah, and we just have to watch. I can't stress it enough. We have to watch who we assimilate with and what we have ourselves around. What we think is for us sometimes is not for us. And you have to be able to let things go for your own sanity, for your own peace and peace of mind. Because peace of mind, you can't buy that. No matter how much money you get.
Peace of mind is priceless. Peace of mind is priceless.
A lot of people left this earth with no peace of mind. And I really don't want to live like that. I want to live and go at peace and to be at peace, and to know that I did the best that I could. I wasn't perfect, but did the best that I knew how to do. Loved those who loved me, gave back when it was time to give back, supported those who supported me, I just always want to be, all right and just leave blueprints that the youth can, because the youth is always looking. They always watching and they looking to emulate us, and some want to be us. So if we're going to do that, we got to give them the best us that we possibly can give them. I have to watch what I say. And speaking on that, shout out to Robin Lewis, because Robin Lewis is going to have a performance. I believe it's October the 2nd. Don't quote me, but support Robin and the other people that's getting ready to perform down at the Odeon. So shout out to Reezy. He called me personally and invited me, said he had a ticket for me, so I'm so honored. I can't wait to go. I'm going to definitely support him.
I respect that young man.
Yeah, definitely. I call him Little Mini-Me because he reminded me of me when I was his age.
I respect him.
Definitely, much respect, shout out, and definitely he called me personally and we talked, and we, you know, he told me how much
He's a wise young man.
Yeah, he definitely is wise beyond his years.
He's a wise brother.
He went down to see his father on vacation. He bought some vinyl and stuff like that. So his old school hip hop vinyl and stuff like that. So it was cool, you know. But definitely shout out to Reezy. And thanks Reezy for always showing me love too.
Yeah, same
always.
Thank you, young brother.
Picking up the telephone, and sometimes he'll just call me. He won't even inbox.
Yeah.
He'll just pick the phone up and just call me. It could be out of the clear blue. You know, he'll just call me and say, hey, man, I just called to say, you know, how you doing? Or are you okay? Is everything fine? And sometimes we'll talk half hour, hour and a half sometimes. And I really appreciate that, because when the youth call me, it speaks volumes.
That speaks.
It speaks volumes to me.
It means a lot.
It means a whole lot when that youth call. Don't get me wrong. Everybody who always call me and check on me, I love you. I'll always say that. But when it's the youth, you know, because a lot of youth is not being taught to respect elders, or love your elders, or call them up and see how they doing and stuff, because they're not learning principles through music or movies or life or anything. They have no leaders to look up to. So when I see young men like Reezy that's been raised right, has a good spirit, a good heart, you know, I'm just in awe. I just feel good every time he calls. I'm always honored, you know, because it's just love. And the other people that have called me too, you know, sat down or told me that they like a song, or they you know, they miss me, or, you know, and shout out to Black House for always, you know, at some point, especially Mr. Powers, he always hit me up, hey man, you good, you know. You know, and I really, I'm always
spiritual brother.
Spiritual brother. I'm always happy to see him. You know, when we see each other, you know, he showed up at Al's thing, as did Joe Motley did, but Powers always showed me that, and Bang too. You know, me and Bang, we've sat back and we've talked and had good conversations. I listened to his song Shadows. If you ain't heard it, Hurricane Bang Shadows, go get it. Laid back song. I had you thinking, and you know, and I throw that on when I'm thinking about things or I'm just unwinding. So shout out to that, and thank you Bang for sending me that song personally. Like, a lot of people got tagged into it and stuff, as I did too, but the original cut of it he sent to me personally, so that meant a lot to me. You know, he sent it to me. I was one of the people that he's like, here, check this out, because this is what I'm about to drop. So, you know, I was appreciative of that. And shout out to Joe Little, his song, you know, All of Me. I appreciate you, Joe. Joe Little did get back to me when I reached out to him, and I told him, hey, you know, you got your hit on your hands, do your thing. And he reached back and was like, thanks, fam. So I appreciate it. Shout out to MC Brains for getting well, had the virus. You know, he's back in full swing. He doing his thing. Shout out to his artists too. I definitely want to shout his artists out, because he got him a couple of artists that is some gems. They really is really a great talent, and with brains behind him, given his know-how and his savvy and what he know, they're gonna be some great artists. I see it right now. So shout out to the artists, the whole Brains movement. Brains, I'm glad you're feeling better. And Mafioso, I'm glad you're feeling better, because it was real rough for a minute. Shout out to 350 as well. But Maf, I see you. You know, 350 and Mafioso have always showed me love when I've been out and about. When we was at Scarface concerts, they never had the superstar with the head all up in the air. They always saluted me and shouted me out. So I definitely got to do that. You know, I just have to pay homage, you know, and show love to those that show me love.
Yeah,
that's just really what I want.
Yeah, that's how I am. You know, and I'm at the, you know, I'm at the level of, you know what I'm saying, you know, my brother Potent Dank, rest in heaven. Yeah, he always said it. He said it best. You know what I'm saying? I support those who support me. Right. You know, you want to support people, man, but people are people.
Right. They're them. You know, and so you can't do nothing about other people. You know, and that's something we as people always think we can change somebody, or we can, you know, if I do this for them, then maybe they'll see it, or maybe they'll do this, that, the other. You know, your character comes from within. what's in you provides character. You know, if you sinister thinking, your character will be tainted by sinister stuff.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Yeah.
What you store in your brain comes out your mouth.
Right.
So if I store nonsense when I speak, it'll automatically be nonsense.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to stay away from things that halt growth. You have to stay away from that, no matter who it is or what it is. Anything that stops you from being great,
Right.
you have to get away from. It may hurt your heart because it may be a person you love, it may be a family member, it may be your significant other, it may be whoever. But you have to do the things to keep, you know, your heart right. You know, deal with people who breathe life into you and not death into you. Because sometimes the problem can be right next to you in the
Yeah.
room, you know,
Yeah.
and it could be that's what's holding you back, or
Yeah.
that's what's not making you happy or feel at peace or bringing you down.
Right.
You know, all of us go through things, so we're not perfect, but at least have somebody that truly loves you and wants to see you win.
Yeah.
You know, and if not, help with your vision
Yeah.
if they can. You know, not
Yeah.
only support it, but help with the
it.
vision.
Help with it.
You know, if you got a couple dollars tucked away or something, and you see them putting in the work and doing what they need to do, it's nothing wrong with investing in them to try to help them
And
grow
yeah,
more.
You know, and that's why I'm so appreciative of the team that I have right now.
Yeah, great team.
You know, they see me working. They working too.
Right.
They contribute. They invest in the vision.
Right.
We all invest in the vision together, and we making it work.
Right.
You know, and that is just like so important.
Right.
You know, because you got some people, man. Even when you try to bring them along, man, they just ungrateful.
Right.
And that's one thing I'm over with. I'm over dealing with ungrateful people.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, you want to help everybody. You can't help those that want to be helped.
Yes.
Help those that want to be helped, man. Because you know, it's people that they don't really want help.
No.
They don't want help.
Not at all.
They don't want to help. They don't want help. I mean, and the second that something doesn't go their way, or they feel that you're not doing more of what you could be doing,
Right.
that's when
Right.
you know everything goes to the left. But don't nobody owe you anything.
Right.
If somebody helps you, take the help, be appreciative of it. Don't be expecting. Don't be always expecting something. That's not wanting help.
Right.
When you expecting something from this person each and every time. You expecting something from this person each and every time, but you're not putting your best foot forward.
Exactly.
You're not putting your best foot forward. So why should that person keep doing what they doing
Right.
to benefit you?
Right.
I mean, what are you doing to benefit them?
Correct.
The world don't revolve around you.
Right.
So if you have a problem with that person and the help that they trying to give you ain't good enough,
Mm-hmm.
then move around.
Mm-hmm.
Step aside so the next person that can really benefit from the help can get it.
Correct. Exactly. Feel the same way. And that's what we have to. You know, and I tell people, so if you want a blessing, you have to first be a blessing.
Yeah.
And that's very important. You know, some people want to be, as I call them, the gimme people.
Yeah.
You know, gimme. But what did you give?
Yeah.
You know, did you give time? Did you give love? Did you give investment? Did you give support? You know, did you give advice? Did you,
Yeah.
you know, just you got, it's got to balance all the way out.
Did
And
you-
everybody not going to see what you see. Some people may laugh at your vision, but the ones that really is in your corner, the ones that really is reaching out to you and not only applauding what you're doing, but trying to show you. Those are the ones you want to keep around. You don't want these newfound friends, these newfound fans, these people that just come out the woodwork with these weird ways, and you know they energy is really off balance and off center. You know, just who's been there struggling with you. And
Right.
like you say, it goes back to say a team. You mentioned team. That's what you got to get around you. A team. You can't sit up and run a company just all by yourself. You can't be the A&R, the booking dude, the artist, you know, the clothing line dude, and you have nobody but just.
But you know what? I respect those that do that
Yeah.
because they do that until they can find
Fine,
those
yeah,
people.
yeah.
You know, and one monkey don't stop no show
It
for them.
don't, it
So
don't.
the ones that do it all,
Yeah.
I respect that because
because I did
I'm-
it. I don't
yeah,
know
yeah,
nobody
I did
like
it.
that to take that off.
I
me,
did it.
but
I did it.
you know, but I'm looking for the team now. You
Yeah.
know, and I want to do some things. Getting older, but I just want to pour back into somebody who I know is hungry.
Right.
And
Right.
when nobody else wants to be bothered with them, I'll be bothered with you.
Exactly.
You hungry and you just keep, you know, putting out, or you trying to get with somebody. Hey, you get in touch with me. We can do some things. Because I'm hungry. You
And
know,
I'm gonna
so-
help you, and I'm gonna help you as best as I can.
Right. And that's the beautiful thing. You know, networking is key. Good people around you is key, and people who is willing to help as well is a key element.
Yeah.
You know, and same thing with me when it comes with you. You know, whatever I can add, you know, I don't have no problem. You know, with that. And shout out to Al, because you know Al has always, you know, no matter how busy he always still found time to do 10-Way Vision Business. He always still book shows, as I book shows for myself, but Al was the main person, has booked a lot of my shows and got me together with stuff like that. But 10-Way Vision is gonna make I'm gonna make an announcement, and it's gonna be great. I'm working on some other little stuff, but I'm probably gonna have about 2 or 3 announcements, but definitely one major big announcement. I want to try to do it either at the Hip Hop Workshop or, you know, whatever event that I probably go out to. I'm working through that to see what I want to do, but it's gonna be some things that's coming. Shout out to Da Vinci, because Da Vinci got some new projects and some stuff he get ready to break with, get back to filming. We get ready to do some things. He already reached out to me, so we get ready to do some things. So definitely shout out to Da Vinci. Mighty McBoo, I've been meaning to hit you up. You know, as always, you know, I got that love for you, man. I'm still playing the Rick Ross diss song. It's in my playlist. I'm still playing it. It's still hot for those that ain't heard it. You know, go check it out. Is, you know, he stood up for Cleveland when the man disrespected Cleveland. So he's one of the people that put out the, you know, the diss record. So shout out to McBoo, definitely keeping it. Shout out to the filmmakers in Cleveland. That's really on the rise. Mike Berry, you know, we known each other since we were, you know, kids, literally kids. Shout out to Brian Berry for doing his thing. You know, all the people that created.
Shout out to my brother King Lights, aka Soul City, Secret Films.
Yes, sir.
Also,
Yes, sir.
you know, my you know, I co-star with him, you know, in the upcoming, you know, series that we're working on, which is, you know, also filmed you know, called Stories of Zion.
Yes.
You know,
yes,
so you know
yes,
that's a Matrix spinoff, and that's crazy because, you know, especially with the new you see there's a new Matrix film coming out.
Yes, sir.
Matrix
Yeah.
Resurrection.
Yeah.
And, you know, and you know, for this to, you know, to be happening too, right along with this, it's
Right.
you know, it's great.
Right.
You know,
Right.
that, you know, getting my you know, first, you know, official shot at acting, and you know, I thank those two brothers. I thank City. I thank Da Vinci, and in the way that they have captured me on film so far, it's incredible.
Yeah. Shout out to Da Vinci too for landing me in Bruh when we did that. So you know, know, and also letting me be the host of the Supreme Honor Award. So I couldn't thank him enough for that. And definitely, definitely shout out to Suave Gotti, because he definitely doing this thing, with the artists and stuff like that. So I definitely salute, GMS Shakespeare. What up, Shake? And just the people that I'm around.
Shout out to my Boss King brother Ox with the NFMS.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Hosted by our brother Big Stone. Stoney. This is something that the culture definitely needs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Nefarious Festival and Music Summit.
Stoney
Shout out
Sinatra.
to Nefarious Entertainment.
Yeah.
I just saw today that my brother Ox, he just signed his first official artist, and shouts out to you on that, brother. You know what I'm saying? That man, he's also the VP of Boss King Lifestyle. That's my brother, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the Boss King generals, and man, he's a part of the co-op as well. And just, man, he's, the brother he's incredible,
Mm-hmm.
and that's been my brother for a long time, and he gonna be my brother from here on out. You know what I'm saying? And then just shouts out to what they doing, and of course, BKL, they backs that. You know what I'm saying? Because he is BKL, so the NFMS BKL got its back.
Mm-hmm.
This is, like I said, this is a beautiful thing. You guys to come out.
Right.
You guys to come out to one of those events.
Yeah,
man.
I got to get out there.
And it's going to be something that, that's going to be done on a regular every 2 weeks, I believe.
Yeah,
So you definitely got to come.
Yeah,
You definitely got to come out. You definitely got to come out. Yeah. They'll have performances. They have they welcome vendors.
Okay.
They're, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely something that's needed for the culture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't stress that enough. And I just, you know what I'm saying? I just hope that it becomes, bigger than what it is. And to me, for them, the sky's the limit. Can't nothing stop them but them.
Right.
And it's just gonna get bigger each time.
Right. Exactly. And that's something that's great when we got great movements like that.
Yeah.
With good people. With not with shady people, with good people who trying to put that good fruit out there and it keeps them, some stuff going, because we need that.
Yeah.
And
Too much funny business.
Yeah. So it's about time to have that real business now.
Yeah, it's too
to
much
show
funny business.
to show others what business really looks like and supposed to sound like and supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely, it's needed.
Yeah.
Other cities been doing it for a long time. We need to do it too.
Yeah.
So that's why I always try to do good business, always, and I'm going to do good business because, I know what Shade Tree look like, but I'm not a shady cat. So, as they say, take the sin out of business, as they say, take the sin out of it, and just do good business. And we need that, because like I said, we got youngsters who want to come in and do some stuff, and they need to have a blueprint they can follow.
Right.
To help them along and help them do some things. And we got to be accessible to them to help them with their questions and stuff. Give them a little bit of our know-how.
Yeah.
Too. So they need it. It's something that will listen. You can't group all young people together.
No, you can't.
So
just like you can't group all of us together.
No, you can't.
Because there's a lot of cats our age that should be ashamed of themselves.
Oh man.
I say, you how old?
Oh,
I say, you how old and you still acting like this?
Oh, man. No worse fool than an old fool, because, boy, it's the saying go that some people grow up and some just grow old. And you ain't never lied, because I see some people our age, and I'm just like, man.
It's ridiculous, man.
I mean, when I sat back and seen a dude in his 50s with skinny jeans on, I just blew my mind. I like, dude, they look like leotards. Like, you know, I was like, your pants tighter than your woman's. I was like, wait a minute, dude, what is you doing? You know, and he trying to dress all young and flamboyant. I just was like, wow, dude, like that's not for you. That's not even your era. Like,
Right.
dude, what is you? You know, what are you doing? You know, then he tried to sag on top of that. So they were skinny jeans and they were sagging, like your booty over the top of the jean. It just looked crazy. I was like, man, you gonna catch a yeast infection tight as them is,
Like-
dude. Like,
He's like, what are you
doing?
doing? What are you trying to prove?
Prove, right? Yeah. you know.
We well past the time of proving shit.
Yeah.
I
And to
tell
prove
people,
to
I
prove.
tell people now, I'm like, I got nothing to prove.
Nothing.
I got nothing more to prove.
And just be you. Be yourself. You know, people want to be these animated, made-up characters, too. They just want to be somebody else so bad. You know, copycats. They see something, oh, I could be that. I want to be like that. I'm just going to do just that. You know, no. You know, put your own lane out there.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being that. Nothing wrong with being against the grain. Because you see two people sitting here right now, and we both against the grain. We not like everybody else. We don't think like everybody else. We outwork everybody else. We do the most work. We put in the most time, and all the rest of it. And we the most outspoken.
Yeah.
Everybody else can say whatever they want to say. We're the most outspoken, and
Yeah.
we showed it time and time again.
Yeah.
And even when I say outspoken, sometimes we ain't even got to say words. It's just what we do.
It's what we do.
It's our actions. That's what makes us a lot
And
of
the actions mean far more than the words.
Yes. Because we've been doing this a while. We didn't just start doing this. We've been doing this a while.
Yeah.
You know, we've been laying the foundation, laying blueprints, and we've networked, and we've went through the rigmarole, as they say. We went through the ups and the downs and the frustrations, and you know, you're not getting what you're supposed to get, and you firing people that's not good for your brand, and
Right.
you know, associating yourself with other people,
Going through the extra shit behind it.
yeah, behind it, you know, and your character get drugged through the mud because you with this person, and people looking at you sideways,
Or
and all that stuff
your
like that.
character getting drugged through the mud because you showed them that you really wasn't playing and that you were
right.
serious,
right,
and
right,
they took you as a joke, and they
Right.
saw that you wasn't playing,
yeah,
and now they on the outside of it, and so
Yeah.
they mad.
yeah, and the ones too that get on my nerves is they think they entitled to something, like you owe them something, like no, get out there and get yours, like I got mine out the mud. You go out there and get you some. You know, you man, oh man, I've been knowing you since this, that, the man, look out for me. No, that's not how that goes. Just because we went to school together doesn't entitle you
I
to
never,
something. I don't get that. Like,
in all of my career, in all the 26 years of my career, I never asked nobody to put me on.
no, me either.
I never
Me
asked
either.
nobody to put me on. I put myself on.
Right.
I never asked anybody for that.
Right.
I never asked anybody to put me on. I never asked anyone to validate me.
Right. Me too. I was like, if anyone does that, that's out of the kindness of
So their heart.
You know, and that's how they see me. You know.
And
so,
for those that did that, thank you.
thank you. Definitely.
Thank you.
Definitely thank you.
Appreciate it.
You know, definitely appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because you know, when I started coming around in the game again after being away for a little while, for those that helped me, it was just so much love. You know, it's to the point now where people ask me to do things now. You know, I went from making a bunch of phone calls trying to, you know, learn some things and try to see, you know, what's going on. Now they call me and inbox me, hey, you want to do this? Or hey, you want to be part of this movement? Or, you know, hey, what you got going on? I got this idea. I want you to be down with me. So it's a beautiful feeling when I got certain people who I know got a name in the game and they doing real good positive stuff and they ask me to come along. So that's a beautiful thing. You know, I'm forever grateful for that. I made a lot of great networks. I'm steady building. I'm steady networking. I meet new people all the time. I'm meeting new entrepreneurs. I'm meeting people who make beats. I meet people who are cooks now, who want to do catering. I meet people. Shout out to my cousin-in-law, Keith Harris, for Future Gen Comics. He did a comic book launch. So downtown in Euclid, it was an excellent affair. I mean, we got treated like royalty, literally. You know, he invited me. I was very happy. you know, we went down there and we just had a real great time. It was a lot of big wigs in the building. It was a lot of business people.
I hate I missed that. I hate I missed that.
You know, and it was good-hearted talk. Like, you didn't see any jealousy. People knew how to talk to each other. We dressed real relaxed. Some dressed up. We had a good time. And the people that came from out of town that switched their schedules around to come here to Cleveland just to show us love, I want to say shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate that, because it was two people. One guy came and his mother was very sick, and he took time to still come and show love in Cleveland. And not only show love, he even brought refreshments and made sure we ate good. And he had brought some food. You know, he brought drink, he brought food. He walked and shook people's hands. He handed out business cards because he's a business consultant. He talked with people. He gave advice for free. He didn't charge nobody nothing. Donovan McDonald, much respect, showing 1008 Vision love, because he came to me and was like, hey, I had heard about your brand once before. I didn't know you were still doing something. So I was like, wow, you heard about me way out there? He's like, yeah, you know, so you get love from me. So I was like, wow. And he's a fan of some of my music. So it was a great look. It was just a great time, you know, and I'm just in awe. You know, it's almost like you didn't want the night to end, you know?
Right, because it was just one of the great nights.
Yeah, it was just a great night. It was peaceful. Nobody was arguing. Nobody was jealous of nobody. Nobody was acting funny. If you spoke, people spoke back. We had good food. We had good drink. Also, the band that played, which Keith's wife plays keyboards, and his other family member, they play the drums. And the band that they got going on, and so shout out to the band, and they was excellent. They was on point. It was definitely beautiful. All the catering that went into it. Thank you, Euclid Grand, for having us, you know, come through and enjoy the facility. So this is just definitely a beautiful thing, man. And we just need more of it. I just want to do more. I want to see more of that.
Yeah.
And more networking parties, and bring back the Jack the Rapper style type of gatherings where we exchange with one another CDs and information, and we build and we link that way. If a guy from North Carolina come up here and take some Cleveland back with him, and then we take some North Carolina and bring it up here to Cleveland, you know, that type of networking. I want that to come back. I really would like to see that, you know, because I don't have a problem with showing another state love, especially show my state love. So it's just only right. And then too, we ain't gonna always make it a Cleveland thing, make it an Ohio thing, you know, because I want to say shout out to, you know, Gym City and them days there. Cincinnati has had love for me. For you guys, I know Columbus has always showed love. Akron has showed love. I've sat and done shows and concerts and had fun. So, you know, definitely Ohio as a whole, but, you know, first and foremost, we love Cleveland. So, you know, that's my city, and that's where we from, and that's what we doing, and that's what we broadcasting from right here is in Cleveland. So we love our city, right in the heart of it. So, you know, you know, and shout out to my city, and shout out to all the hoods. You know, I ain't leaving out nobody from east to west. I want to shout out all the hoods. I want y'all to be safe. I want y'all to have fun. I want to see us grow, prosper, live, laugh, love, you know, hug your loved ones, you know, and have good meals and good talk and good conversation. And you know,
the good things.
Just the good things.
The good things.
You know, no fussing and fighting and with each other and having all this bad feelings between each other, because it just divides you. And you know, when you divide it from your family, that's when the devil shows his head. You know, and that's when things.
And he busy right now.
Yeah, he stay busy.
He busy right now.
He got a 24-hour, 7-day a week, 365.
He told God, you know, that he was gonna run to and fro.
Yes.
And that's what he doing right now. He running to and fro.
He running to and fro, and it's just, you know, it's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. And people have to, you know, be aware of that. You know, watch who you share something with.
Yes.
That's real important. Watch who you share things with. Even if it's an idea, watch who you share
careful.
things with. Please be careful, because you never know. And when you meeting somebody, try to find out what's their agenda. You know, just keep your eyes open and stuff. You know, you may be having fun and enjoying their company, but still keep your eyes and ears open, because all of that can just change in just a flip of a switch.
In an instant.
So, you know, just got to have that energy, but still enjoy yourself and have fun. Do things for yourself. You want to go out and manicure, pedicure, do that. If you want to go out and have a meal, go out and have a meal. Want to take the kids to the park and run around with your children and chase them till you get tired. You know, the whole time. Go out here and do them types of things. Go out, you know, go out to the lake today. You know, a lot of people gonna be at Edgewater in these little lakes and ponds and streams today. Go out there and do that if that's what you want to do. You want to go shopping, buy yourself something nice because you done worked hard. Now you want to play harder.
Yes.
Go out there and do that.
Yeah.
You know, so just have fun.
Just have fun.
Just have fun.
Enjoy life.
Enjoy this life, man, because, you know, we passed through this in the physical sense one time. So, you know, we got to make the best of it, so that, you know, when you do close your eyes, you know, people will be in had a blueprint of great things to say about you.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't want to feel like it's made up. They're just coming in making up something for just the purpose of saying something positive. Like, no, you really want to hear it. You know, people have great stories about you, be able to laugh, and you know, and keep your light going. You know, because if you treat certain people right, they'll keep your light going for you.
Yeah.
You know, they'll remember you.
They'll never forget you.
They'll never forget you. You know,
never
so you
forget
gotta
you.
watch how you treat people. Watch the bridges you burn. You know, watch who you cut out your life and who you bring in your life.
Yeah.
You gotta watch, because some people out your life should be the ones that's in your life.
Yeah.
And the ones in your life should be the ones
Vice
that's out
versa.
you. You know what I mean? So
Vice versa.
you know, and so you just gotta be careful, but be love and have, you know, just great energy, and don't worry about these bills, because they be here when you're dead.
You're right.
You know, they gonna still be
They gonna
asking.
still be here.
You
They
know,
gonna still
they
be
gonna
here.
Still be here. Do not stress about anything you can't do nothing about it.
Do not stress over anything you have no control over.
None.
Because trust me when I tell you, it gets greater later.
It does.
You put God first. Trust me when I tell you, it gets greater later. And you know, like he has said, you know, you follow him.
Yeah.
He will give you the desires of your heart.
He will. He will. Definitely. That's true. That's definitely true there. You know.
Yes.
So, you know, I just as we get older, I just wanna I'm at that point now where I just try to bring people together. You know, good positive people together, and form like and bridge the gap. You know, because like I say, people are watching us. So I that's the reason why I've been breaking bread with people lately and stuff like that, so people get a chance to see that it's just love. And I just want them to feel love, because some of us don't feel love. Some of us don't have people to tell us, I love you. You know, some people just lost their loved ones and don't get to hear that again. So, you know, whatever you're going through, just always remember, sometimes it could be way worse.
Yeah.
It could be way, way worse.
And
You worrying about not being able to pay your rent. It's some people that don't even have a home to even worry about some rent. You know, so you know, just you know, do the best you can and fight through it. Never give up. Never give up. It get hard. It's easier said than done. I know. And this, but you looking at two people sitting right here that have been through, you know, every kind of ups and still going through something. Let me reiterate that. And still going through something. But you see us still here, you know, and we bringing this content to you, and we talking to you, and we sharing love, and we both is feeling pain, and we both go through things and stuff like that, but we meet up and we get together to bring you, you know, into the world of us, as they say.
Yeah.
You know, and we share these gems of knowledge and stuff because it's necessary.
Yes,
it's the God part in us,
right,
that we are now giving to you. You know, we doing this out the kindness of our heart. There's nobody pulling a string in our back and making us say what we say.
There are no strings on us.
No, there's no sponsor that tell us what we can say and what we can't say. There's nobody telling us we can't show y'all love. We doing this because we are of love and we do show love. So we just want back what we giving out. It's just that simple.
It's that simple.
You know, and the things you think is the hardest is actually the easiest, because it don't cost you nothing to show love. It don't cost you nothing to tell somebody you love them. It don't cost nobody to, you see somebody fall on the street and you go over there and help them up and make sure they're okay. It don't cost you nothing to see the old lady struggling with the bags. You ask, can you carry the packages home, or can you help her, or something like that. It won't cost you nothing to go visit the sick and shut in who didn't get out today, who won't get out today. You know, it don't cost you nothing to go get the knowledge from those who was there before you that have so much to give and need somebody to give it to. You be the person that they give it to. There's nothing wrong with that. It don't make you less than a man, don't make you less than a woman. There's nothing wrong with telling your woman you love her. There's nothing wrong with that. It don't make you less than a man. It don't make you mushy. It don't make you a punk. It don't do none of that. There's nothing wrong, ladies, with telling your man you love him. There's nothing wrong with that doing for your man. There's nothing, because that's what you're supposed to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. And it's okay to get out of a relationship that you don't want to be in. If that you don't feel is healthy, it's okay to do that. You don't have to put up with anything that breaks your peace. You don't have to put up with anything that breaks your peace. Always remember that. First and foremost, it's God first. And everything else will fall in line. Trust me, you looking at two people here that go through things and we still standing. And we still here breathing in the flesh to be able to tell you something, to be able to show you something. See, we not just showing you, you know, hey, this is just what we bringing to you. You got two people together, come together like a family. We operate like a family. We talk like family. You know, this is not just a Hollywood moment where we just get together and say, okay, and then when the camera cuts off, we like, oh, well, that's enough of that mushy stuff. You was getting on my nerves. I was ready to throw up. No,
it's like this off camera.
It's like this off camera. You know,
this is our normal. This is
definitely our normal.
What we do.
Yeah, this is what we do. We get together and when we have a good time and we laugh and stuff. It's no jealousy. We're two men. We're not jealous of each other. We're not envious of each other. We don't talk to each other any kind of way. We don't disrespect each other's family. We don't disrespect each other. We respect each other's space. We do all those great things. You know, shout out to Miss Tiff, who is his other half, you know, because she's the one that holds him down, you know, and I definitely respect that more, you know, if nothing else, because she makes sure that he eats, make sure that he's okay, and she's in his corner, and she ain't gonna let nobody. Exactly, and she adds to the value of you as a man, and that's a beautiful thing. So definitely shout out to the queens who do it too. You know, other queens who support their kings and love their kings and revere their kings and don't betray them and stay strong through it all, even when it's the hardest of the hard, to do that. And vice versa, because there's some men out here that's good to their women too. Let me put that out there, because they always say that it's men out here don't care about nothing, and you know, we just want 900 girlfriends and 86 wives.
I know some good dudes.
I know some real good dudes. Shout out to Michael Weatherspoon, aka Dr. Mike. Continued success, man. Studying to be a doctor, man. That's just so great. That brother, man. That brother is just, you know, I talked to him earlier. He just a great dude, and very inspirational. Great testimony, you know, still building, still adding value. Love him a lot. You know, it was an excellent guest.
Yes.
You know, he came through and showed us love. You know, when I sit around him, I feel loved. And he told me he loved me too. So, and he, as he does, loves this brother right here too, though. So, he shows them love and told me he loved that brother. So, you know, it's definitely
nothing but love.
It's nothing but love. Hey, if you need us, even want to come back, you more than welcome. Definitely would love to have you back and stuff. Definitely support what we do. You know, and he said that to me too. So, you know, great conversations and stuff. So I know genuine, good brothers, real good, you know, good brothers. You know, some good ones. Don P, thanks for the taking my request, Facebook request. You know, I reached out to you and you accepted and stuff like that. And then I told you congratulations. You got right back to me. So definitely shout out Don P. You know, great guest as well.
Yeah.
You know, got a chance to sit here and listen to him, and it was cool. You know,
Yeah.
he was entertained. It was
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
You know, was no jealousy, was no weird feeling or nothing like that. You know, we just talk like men,
Yeah.
and that's important. You know, and that's important for a young man to see older men
Yeah.
getting along. I think that's real important. You know, that we're in the same place and there was no jealousy, no fighting. It's not love and hip hop or
Right.
some kind of reality show.
Nah.
We turning over tables and knocking over
Nah, we ain't doing-
microphones.
nah, we ain't doing
we
all
need
that.
86 security guards and
We ain't doing all
you know,
that.
and then everybody talk about, hey man, next week let's make it more drastic. No,
No.
we not doing that. You know, it was just good that good people can sit down and just laugh and talk, have a good conversation, agree to disagree or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just a great feeling, you know. And I'm proud. I'm you know, blessed be part of the BKL sessions and BKL family. My man Chris, shout out Chris. For showing me love, and shout out to Unrest too. I want to say that I meant to say that last time.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
things going
yeah.
slow right now.
It's all right. I
You know.
love you know, I love that whole movement.
Yeah,
I love,
we working. It's just
yeah, Slicky
you know,
Sticks. What up,
you
man?
know, we building a Rolls Royce, not a Toyota.
Right. That's right. That's right.
So
That's right.
and y'all will have the single before the year's out,
Right.
and y'all will get the album next year.
Right. Right. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make my way out to one of them jam sessions too. I'm gonna come out again. Been a while. So you know, that's you know, it's a beautiful thing. Like I said, we know some beautiful brothers, you know, and that's key. You know, because it's hard out here, and it's hard to find good friends.
It is.
Good
It is.
people.
It is. It's very.
You know, warm-hearted, genuine people that's not looking to get over or
Right.
with you just because they feel you're gonna do something for them. You know, or entitle them to something. They just coming out just because they good people, just to come
Right.
out to support, show you love,
Yeah.
or hit you up on the phone, say, hey man, what you up today, man? You know, I ain't doing. I just checking on you, man. Or hey, let's break bread when we get a chance. Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. It's not trigonometry. It's not, you know, some hard science project. It's just, you know, love is love.
Right.
Get together and start talking. Talk about good things. It don't have to always be something sad.
Right.
It don't always have to be some conflict. You know, leave your job at the
Yeah,
job. Leave the
gotta
job
be no
at the job.
negativity, you know,
And then get together and talk about something. It could just be about a funny movie y'all saw.
Yeah,
and stuff,
anything, you know.
Watch more comedy. I like a lot of
I
comedies
mean,
and
it's
stuff. I
just
watch
like,
silly stuff
you know,
too.
it's like, you know, like me, you know, I'm a sci-fi action guy.
Yeah.
That's still fun stuff to me. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
yeah, so, you
Yeah.
know, some, you know, and just all the negative shit just gotta go.
It gotta go. It got to go. You know, and that's what the thing is. I tell people, I say, I just want to make sure, try my best to just, you know, never be a part of that or to add to that. You know, and I try to pull myself always from situations. You know, I'm human too, but I always try my best, you know, to pull myself from situations that is meaningless, that could possibly harm me or I possibly harm someone. So, you know, because it's not worth it at all at the end of the day. You know, a lot of us are family men. A lot of us have, you know, grandchildren now. We got little nieces and nephews, and we just got family that cares some about us, and we need to be at the helm, making sure that they taken care of and that they good and they healthy and they strong and they wise and they got what they need, you know, from us, and that's the good thing, you know, and it's hard because we as men love hard, but sometimes, you know, we get away from family not just because we don't love them or we don't love our family members, but we human, and sometimes man is dealing with some demons that be hard to overcome. A man deals with a death sometimes and he pushes his family away. That's not saying he doesn't love his family.
Right.
He's just trying to deal with what he got going on.
Yeah.
Sometimes grief lasts for years sometimes. Before it gets to where you can make some kind of peace out of it, you know, to live, because you have to try to make the best peace you can, but depending on who it is, sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow. And you know, both of us have had deaths that is hard pills to swallow, And who knows, we'll probably get some more deaths and some hard pills to swallow. You know,
It ain't over.
anything that's living is eventually going to die.
It ain't over.
You know, and the same thing when you get over one hurdle or one situation, there's another one right there waiting on you. It's coming right around the corner.
It's waiting for you.
You know, you jumped over one bad thing and conquered it. Here come 5 more waiting on you. You know, they hit you all at once.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes man gets away from family and they say, oh, you don't care about your kids. Oh, you don't care about, oh, you don't even talk no more. Or you don't do this, you don't do that. That's not it. It's just that sometimes man go through something. Sometimes us as men, it hits us all of a sudden. Like we could be walking around, be perfectly fine, and in the next couple of months, go through something or relive something or just feel, you know, out of whack and just need that time, you know, to get away and stuff. I'm one of those people, you know, that I go through things and I push my family back, and there's been times where years that went past and I didn't, you know, reach out or do what I was supposed to do, but I just try to deal with this stuff the best way that I can. You know, like I say, I'm growing. In the last years, I just recently just been trying to work on self. You know, I did a lot of I gave my all to this entertainment. You know, I'm married to it, so I gave my all. So I didn't always work on self as much as I should have.
Right.
So, you know, now I'm just trying to rectify that, you know, and just keep moving forward. That's the whole thing. You know, I got people right now that don't, is going through some things. And the best man that was at my wedding, Greg, get well, get better. You know, as always, I love you. You know, you my dude, man. And just know that I'm there. Hit me up whenever. You know, that those types of things, and them situations that you're going through, man. Just know that I'm always praying for you, man. And it's definitely much love. And shout out to Derek Kosa. I know he gonna laugh when he see this, but Derek Kosa. Derek, Big D, I know we ain't seen each other in a minute, but shout out to you as well, man. Definitely good dude, good-hearted brother, you know, known each other over the years and stuff like that. He called me Farrakhan, so you know, so I've always laughed at that, and when I see him, it's always love. So I don't always get a chance to shout him out, and because I know so many people. So, but now that you know, you're on my mind, man, and, you know, I just you know, definitely we'll get a chance to talk and hopefully see each other soon, stuff like that. So I have to definitely had to do those shout outs for sure.
Yeah, man. You know, we gonna end it on this note, man, because it's such a lovely note we ended it on.
Yes.
We want, you know, when this goes off, we want it to be all love, you know.
Yes.
And man, that's all that needs to be said, really.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
you know,
yeah,
and it's, you know, we thank y'all for tuning in to us as you always do.
Always.
We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support.
Yes.
We'll see y'all again next Wednesday.
Right. Right.
Remember, we love y'all.
Love you. Yes, sir.
Much peace and blessings.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Eric Magnus.
Ronnie B, the Unforgiven.
And we signing out. Peace.
Peace.
God bless.
God bless.
Always.
Always.
Our work.
Our work.
Everybody.
Damn, son, this beat is lit.
Another Major League Entertainment